Hello, good evening. We sincerely hope that we're actually live because that's what YouTube's telling us.
That's what it's telling us.
So if we are live, hello, I'm Paul.
I'm
And
Jason.
together we are
Those vegan guys.
And this is our Chinese style platter, which is actually a regular meal of ours. Although we've not had it for, we reckon this time it's been about 6 weeks, it feels like.
Yeah, but I think
5 or 6 weeks.
if I'm not mistaken, it's been almost a year since we've actually had it on a mukbang.
No, it has been. It's been just over 11 months since we had it on a mukbang.
Yes.
So there's a quick story behind this. And if you're a regular to our shopping vlogs, you'll know that we get most of the ingredients at Wing Yip. We've shown it many, many times. There's even a Wing Yip shop and cook vlog whereby I do the shopping and then cook the meal. Although I think it's changed slightly since then. But all of these things are marked vegetarian. They're in the TKC frozen range. A breaded drumstick, a king prawn, which is actually vegetables wrapped in tofu, skin and vermicelli, brown rice with a different kind of drumstick, which is made with like seitan skin wrapped around a stick. Very nice. I chop them up and put them into the rice with spring onion. Satay sticks. The satay sticks and the prawn have both got one of our favourite sauces, dead simple, and corn hot sauce and crunch peanut butter mixed. That's it. Gorgeous vegetable dumplings and edamame. The sauce is white rice vinegar, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, 3 very finely chopped spring onions, and 5 chilies. 3 little red ones and 2 green ones.
See, now, aren't you glad that you were here right from the start? So you know everything that's going on.
Let me see if I can give you a
Thank you, Paul, for explaining that.
a closer look at the.
Oh, yeah, careful.
If I do that,
Let's try and hide my face.
there we go. That is what we shall be eating. There we go. Now, one thing that me and Jason always do, we don't eat this one with chopsticks, we eat this one with a fork because of the rice element. But we flatten our rice a bit.
Yes.
With a fork. The sauce isn't just for the dumplings, it's also for the rice. We always do this.
Yeah, it's great. It is absolutely great.
Get
And
all the bits of spring onion and chili.
whilst you are feeding your rice, so to speak, I will just give a quick shout out to our mods, Ashley and Leanne, in the house. And also just give a shout out to all of you because we're less than 3 minutes into the live stream. We've already got 75 of you wonderful folk here with us. Some of you are eating with us, I do believe. I think if Simone's pizzas, French bread pizzas, are cooled down enough. And then also a quick shout out before I feed my rice to a few of you that were here before we were even here. So Amanda, Angharads Life, of course, us 3 vegans, Angela, Adam, Ashley, Simone, you're all awesome. Love to you.
Will and Chris.
Will and Chris, Chris and Will.
Funny. Everybody's here. Got rid of the beard, by the way. I had to acknowledge, now here's my acknowledgement.
Acknowledge.
You know, it was an experiment. It was just an experiment to see if I could grow one.
Because it had been a long time since you'd...
Well, I've never had that.
No, I don't suppose you have, not to that extent.
No. And I've never grown a moustache element before. I've only ever done a little goatee and a middle bit. I've only ever done that, and that was years ago. So I'd never grown a, like full beard before. So it was an experiment to see if I could. Yes, I can. Do I like how it looks on me? Yes, I do. Do I like how it feels on me? No, I can't stand it. From about day 4, I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it.
And you weren't a fan, were you?
No, so it's gone.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, that's the news on the beard.
What about, before we tuck in properly, because obviously it's prominent, what about just a very quick health update? Because I'm sure a couple of people have...
Oh yes, I'm definitely on the road to recovery. So I was off work for a week with the flu. Kicked my ass terribly. Some of you will remember that was not last week's live, which was the Sunday live in the kitchen, the week before's live, which was Friday live at the lounge. I said on the live, I'm going to do a COVID test when I come off here because I don't feel right. By Saturday night, I was floored. 24 hours later, I was floored. I couldn't breathe properly. It was horrible. It was horrible. I had a horrible week. Worst I've ever felt with anything, and I've had COVID twice. I won't go into it all. It was horrible. Tried to go back to work on the Monday after having had a week off, thinking I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Sat outside for 2 hours, having coffee, chatting to a guy I support. Started violently shivering, and I couldn't stop myself. And then I started feeling really. The only way I can describe it is out of sorts.
Out of sorts.
Slightly dizzy, slightly disoriented, just not right. Not right. So I phoned the doctor. I said, I need an appointment. It's like I'm at the end of flu. I shouldn't be feeling like this now. Had an appointment the next day. I'm on antibiotics at the moment. Definitely working. Feeling much better. Cheers.
Oh.
Avoid the flu.
Cheers. Cheers with water. Cheers.
Avoid the flu.
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible. Proper. I don't think I've ever had flu. If that was flu, I've never had it before. Like that.
Yeah.
Ever.
For many of you, as you'll be aware, it's doing the rounds. It's going round. It's not pleasant.
Kicked my arse, it did.
It did, didn't it? Last thing to do before we properly dive in. Pour the wine. This evening, we are on a Western Cape South African Merlot.
Show the label.
Organic from Sainsbury's. Pushed the boat out tonight. This was £6, down from £7.
A bit closer, Jason.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? And I don't even be able to see it, but it is clearly marked vegan just there. So there you go. That's we've not had this one before.
No, we just kind of, it's a nice label as well, and I do like organic.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, Imran is in the house.
Cheers, my love. Thank you very much.
Oh, it smelled a bit there.
Lovely. Okay, let's eat. Do excuse us while we eat. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes, I'm going to start the way that I often start.
Thank you, Jenny. She says we don't have to have our hair shaved at sides. We do, don't we? We try and keep on top of it as best we can.
Thank you, Jenny. Yeah.
So I'm going to go for a bite of my satay stick first.
So how are you all doing? And what are you eating? Have you already eaten? Are you eating with us?
Oh, Lisa. Monday Pastor has been a member for 29 months. Lisa, thank you, mate.
Thank you. Massively. Yeah.
Your family now, kid.
Oh,
them satay sticks are beautiful, man.
they are, aren't they?
Nice big bit of the rice with the chopped drumstick and the spring onion doused in sauce.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Beautiful rice.
SVV2366 says, yay, wine from my home city / province. I hope it's good. Well, you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out, SVV2366.
I should tell you right now. It's got a nice nose. It's gorgeous.
I'm no wine expert, but it's very, very nice. Very,
smooth,
very nice.
fruity, full-bodied. A nice, tannin kick. Lovely. I'm gonna have a dip. I think I'll have a dip with a dumpling. Get some bits of chili and spring onion on there. Is it root or two? We love our dumplings crispy, fried on 2 sides.
Yeah, that's my preference. Kate has just finished. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I'm sure. Dewey lauka and potato curry for dinner with lots of veggie goodness. Now thinking of having a vegan magnum I got on reduction at Marks.
There is not too care.
Fabulous.
Not like this.
Fabulous, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, to any of you that have got dogs that are suffering tonight.
Well, any animals,
Right.
really.
Yeah. I mean, we're very lucky in that I've always done the same trick with my cats. I've always done the bang exercise. It's worked, hasn't it? She's been down tonight in her box, just chilled out, and it's been crazy around here.
She's
tonight.
not bothered.
Jason was saying tonight, how are people affording this? We're in a cost of living crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and I'm not justifying them because I think fireworks should be banned now, to be honest with you. I just do. But they're very pretty and everything, but they scare so many animals. I said a lot of people, their kids love them so much, they'll forfeit. They'll spend money that they can't afford just to give the kids a bonfire night, you know.
Yeah.
So, not condoning that, just understanding it.
That's it. That is it. In a nutshell. But yeah, they've been going off for the last couple of hours. I'm sure many of you are the same. I know, Adam. I know. I think many of us feel the same. I don't think many people could put forward a sensible argument these days. We kind of do it because we've always done it, don't we? But that, as we know.
And like you mentioned, and all, Jason, people with PTSD.
Yeah, ex-military and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And people who.
Speaking of PTSD, it's the 6-year anniversary of the horror tomorrow.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
The horror is the armed robbery Jason and I were victims in 6 years ago, November 6, 2016. Video on the channel gives you a good synopsis made by the lovely Gorgie man, Simon, called Unbroken.
Yeah.
If you fancy having a look.
Could you do a cracking
It's
job
in the films, messages and moments playlist.
We're in them. Going back to just briefly what we were chatting about before, because we are always interested in what other people are eating as well. Just going to scroll up a little bit. One Love Dre says the satay sticks are our faves, but costly at £5 a pop.
They are, but here's how I worked it out. Because a friend introduced me to wing it when I ordered a Chinese takeaway one night for us all to share, and he was like, "You do know you can get all of this at Wing It, don't you?" And we started going, and it works out. These takeaway plates work out at about £3.50 each. £3.50 for that. Yeah, I'm going to pay that. You know, so
yeah,
swings and roundabouts.
Absolutely. Dreadhead says hi from Gemma and Ree, and a big love heart.
Hello, loves.
Thanks for being here. Leanne was starving, so I couldn't delay our dinner. Had pasta bolognese and garlic bread. Nom. Sounds great. Chozza, I think we've answered that, but Chozza says, glad to hear you're feeling better, Paul. How's Ice Stew with the fireworks?
She's fine and dandy. Shouldn't give it. I've always done the same thing with my cats, leading up to bonfire nights when they're young. I have them on my knee and I say, right, I'm going to make a silly bang. It's what it worked with every cat. My cats aren't scared of fireworks. Never have been, none of them.
There you go. There you go. Oh, this is lovely. Tom Hemmings is in the house. Good evening, chaps. Evening all. Good evening.
Good evening, good sir. Hope you and the lovely Victoria are fine.
Julie is in the house. Hi, everyone. Simone is multitasking, eating with you and playing a bit. We're fine again. I look forward to being able to work again on Monday after a week of the plague in our house. Miss my kindergartners. Absolutely. Yeah, I bet you're looking forward to going back.
Why don't you all share your Instagram handles? So, you know, it's not just in chat here. We can maybe chat on Instagram too.
Yeah, for those people who are open to connecting beyond YouTube, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Well, obviously, on the people that.
Yeah,
would.
of course. Flannet, Tesco Indian selection with homemade Bombay potatoes. Fancy. With hot toddy chasers.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, everyone.
Are you poorly, guys, or did you just fancy something spicy and a hot toddy? You all right? I hope so.
Yeah. Yes, Imran says, we had Lee's legendary spag balls top of a day of awful bloody weather. Shame that with the weather as bad as this, there are still idiots letting off fireworks. Indeed. Indeed, mate. Absolutely.
I don't know, mate.
You what?
I don't know, mate.
You know what, I was thinking this before.
I love them. They're one of my favourite side vegetables.
It's not obviously a technically difficult thing to cook this, but I did think this before. I think there is an art to it all coming together for a very specific time point. I think that takes a bit of skill. I couldn't do that. I don't think I'd be able to, do it all that at once. It's like playing 2 drum kits at the same time. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Right, I shall scroll down a little bit. And for anybody who is fairly new to the channel, or just as a quick reminder, if we miss any questions, because we're always open to answering questions, particularly on a live stream. If we miss anything, we do segue into the second part of the live stream once we've finished stuffing us faces, and we just have a chat and a catch up, answer a few questions, and have a little bit of a wind down before we wrap things up. So, question marks at the start and at the end are always really helpful for us visually to see.
Received with love. Thank you very much for the super chat, my darling. Thank you.
Oh, Lisa, thank you. Yes, bless you.
Where do I want to go next?
Adam says, do you guys like bean sprouts? Me, I love them.
Not mad keen.
Not massively keen.
No.
If I go somewhere and they're kind of just like included with something, I'll eat them. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan.
Carrot and other crispy veg in there. Sorry.
Gorgeous.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen them, love.
Oh yeah, you
Vegan
guys.
Korean barbecue dumplings. I should imagine are they frozen? I'll have a look next time I wing it. This is actually the last of the wing it stuff tonight, so we'll be going on the next couple of weeks to stock it back up.
We've not been for a while, have we?
No.
Not been for a good while. Yeah, definitely.
We was ever going to have a look in that was it Vietnamese shop across the road as well?
Yeah,
didn't we?
Yeah, well remembered. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I've got a sneeze coming on. You know when you get that sort of tickling in your nose and you're waiting, it's not coming.
Oh, that was a big mushroom in there then.
Oh,
lovely.
Carol is in the house. Good morning from Oz. Early morning here, so just having a cup of coffee. First time joining live.
Hello, Carol.
Thank you for being here, Carol. It's late at night here for us. We're listening to fireworks going off in the distance.
Flanny just fancied a spicy beverage, so no poorly.
There we go.
Good.
Yes. Vegan runner. Bean sprouts for me have to be in a stir fry. Fair play. Oh, I want to carry on eating, but I also want to carry on reading.
Oh, Simone been absolutely delighted with the yield of the. In fact, I wish we would have spaced them out a bit more, to be honest. But the stripy beetroots, we've enjoyed so many of them, and there's still loads in the ground. Because them carrots and parsnips you can leave in the ground, can't you, even when it's cold for a while?
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
So we're going to leave them. I'll probably harvest the beetroots very soon, actually, and do a few more pans of borscht because I do love that soup so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is a recipe on the channel should you fancy.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh, those of you that don't normally watch it's weird, you know, my recipe vlogs are one of the least popular things on the channel now. Even though I get asked to do them.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
So if you haven't seen my Thai bowl cook along, do have a look.
Yeah. It would be lovely for you to check it out.
Because it's one of those really delicious food bowls that anybody can throw together, and I want more people to see it and try it because it's vegan and it's delicious. And it's almost whole food plant-based. Almost.
MK Perinatal says, watching Queens for the night with a cuppa, also with my favourite YouTubers live.
Oh, I'm recording that. Adam mentioned it in our WhatsApp group before. And so, yeah, because it's like an hour and 40 minutes, I'm going to record that and see what it's like.
Well, we'll watch it later.
Maybe.
Or tomorrow. Adam pickled some beetroots last week. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, I could do with pickling some more, couldn't I, actually? Pickle some and borscht some. And roast some.
Oh, bless. I don't know if I could put up with that, Alex. But good on you. Currently making my first vegan pizza. Took me about 2 hours and I'm still not finished.
Oh, no.
Same time, I'm going to use a jar of tomato sauce. It's made with cauliflower and tapioca for cheese. Kitchen is a mess. Simone, that's a great question.
It's called Guy Fawkes Night.
It's ridiculous celebration is what it is.
Guy Fawkes, work this one out, is a guy that tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament in the 1600s, 1700s.
I should know this, but I can't remember.
He had loads of barrels of gunpowder under the Houses of Parliament and was scuppered at the last minute. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. And that got drummed into all our heads as kids.
And there you go.
However, so did We Come a Cup Calling for Bonfire Night. Did you ever go cup of calling?
I don't remember. Copper calling. No, I don't recall ever doing it. Adam, yes, I think for the most part you are probably right.
Closely followed by my kitchen vlogs.
Shopping vlogs and kitchen vlogs. Yeah, definitely. But as we've said before, we're a lifestyle channel. You know, if we were just purely going for what's going to be the most popular, what's going to get the most views, we'd probably just stick to doing those two things. But the channel would be so very different, wouldn't it?
Besides, it's our outlet. It's like, so we vlog how we want to vlog.
Yes. That's a fair question, Amanda.
Darling, could I have some more wine, please?
Certainly, yeah. It's well, I'm going to finish mine, or at least have another sip.
I'm knocking mine back.
Yeah, that's a fair question, Amanda.
Do your dinners start to go cold when you're filming all of them? Have to have my plate heated up so my food is hot? No, we've always been talkers. Very rarely do we sit through a meal and not speak unless we're really hungry and we're massively enjoying it.
Or we're watching something that we're really into. Yeah. But yeah.
But we've always talked over dinner. Anyway, you're just another party in the conversation.
But I mean, it stays fairly warm, to be fair. I mean, we're 25 minutes in now.
I'm going to have some of this on my drumstick. Yes. Yes, you filthy, filthy boy.
Right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit now. Bane, I think it is. It's not Banny. It can't be Banny because it'd have a little thing above the E, wouldn't it? Bane. Paul, I made your burrito recipe last night. So good. Definitely making again.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? They're great though, aren't they? Really good. Oh.
Oh, Alexandra, thank you, my darling, so much. And thank you for your massive, continuous amounts of support.
Yes.
You always watch, like, and comment on every vlog. You share our stuff. You Insta about it. It never goes unnoticed, and we're massively appreciative. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to know. Good to know. People sharing what they like about the channel. You know, in terms of like the different types of content that we put out and that. But yeah.
You'll never please all of the people all of the time. We're very aware of that.
Yeah, yeah. Adam says, if I was forced to choose a favourite, I'd go with the kitchen vlogs, but Friday Night Lives are a very close second. I also loved the quiz nights and the glamorous assistant. Yeah, nice one, dude.
That was a nice lockdown thing we did for a while, didn't we?
And Carol says, I love all the different vlogs. My favourite, though, are the week of dinners. I get jealous at the shopping vlogs, but still watch them all. Nice one, Carol. Thank you. Oh, right. You'll have to excuse me now.
Another one, 29 months.
Leanne, bless you. You're a blooming legend.
Not wrong.
This is where I segue into making rice pizza.
It's delicious.
Get that on there, and then
George, the food is so good. We used to pay like 25 quid for two of us for this meal from a takeaway. These plates cost about $3.50 each. And it only takes me half an hour.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It is.
Adam, not 29 months. It's like you're out having a really good Chinese somewhere.
Yeah. Joseph, yeah, there'll be all sorts. Joseph says, looking forward to the Xmas vlogs. Yeah, Vlogmas is coming. It's not that far off. It'll be here before you know it. And there's going to be all sorts. Some of it will be planned out. Some of it will have some thought put into it. And some of it will just be off the cuff, random stuff. Some of it will be, you know, probably quite funny and quite spontaneous. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Some will be shorts, some will be longs.
Yeah. And that kind of covers it, doesn't it, really? Oh. I won't read your full comment, Balls McBalls, but I will say thank you for your comment, and it made me chuckle. And thank you for saying that you like the shopping vlogs. Most people, to be fair, a lot of people have discovered the channel through our shopping vlogs. Of course you can. It was just funny. Made me chuckle. Mm. Mm-hmm. Vegan runner, I love the allotment vlogs the best, but all are a godsend. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Leanne. Don't worry about it at all. It's completely understand that. Completely understand that. We've only really got, in terms of like on YouTube, we probably only really got maybe like a handful of people that we really are sort of committed to, haven't we? You know, in terms of like we watch them regularly. And we're invested, I suppose, to a certain extent, you know. So it's, but yeah, life takes over sometimes. I've had
Mom the eBayer and crew. Mom the eBayer, both her channels. Love her. Yeah. Angel, love her. Dumpster diving mama of 2. She's adorable. Mark Wiens, Steve Wallace, Martin Joulard.
Yeah.
Tabby IE, Tabby Eats. The Viet Vegan.
Northern Mudlarks.
Northern Mudlarks.
Yeah.
Not loads of vegans, strangely.
Lisa.
We like people who are passionate and do their channels for the right reasons, and all of the people we just mentioned, I think, do.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's fair to say as well, and I'm sure many of you will relate to this, we get different things from the different people that we watch on YouTube. Yeah. Will says, we made your bibimbap this week. It was awesome. We'll definitely be in rotation on our menu from now on.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Nice one.
I was so glad when Cheap Laser Vegan introduced me to it, and I got it, and I was like, right.
Mum did a version of it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mum Brom. Much love, by the way. I'm going to wave because I know she'll be waving back.
Love you, man, Brom.
Love you, man, Brom. Love you, Dad, Brom. Love and hugs, and we will see you soon. Yeah, but Mum did her version of bibimbap as well, and Mum and Dad thoroughly enjoyed it also.
Auntie Pearl, we love you and all. If you're watching.
Oh yeah, Auntie Pearl, of course.
Brett, you're all right, buddy.
Oh, the chat is thick and fast.
That's
this
good.
evening, which we always love. Whilst the chat is thick and fast, I will just take a minute from stuff in my face. I haven't asked you yet. We've got 122 in the house. Can we get the thumbs up to 100? That would be epic and amazing. And it would be a little shout out to the YouTube robots. I'm always talking about the bloody YouTube robots. We need to get their attention, quite frankly. They need to be looking down here at this channel, Down to Earth Veganism, all the way.
If you're watching on your TV, if you press your OK or your enter button, the time will come up and the title. Move your cursor up and then across twice to the thumbs up. Press your enter or OK button again. You've liked the video on your telly. Man, bro, man. Have you managed to do that yet?
I think Mum can do it now.
Can she?
I think so, yeah. 89. Thank you. We're not far off now. Thank you very much. Dreadhead says, what bread are you having with your tea? We think it looks lovely.
Paratha.
Yeah.
Pagoda Paratha. Vegan by ingredient. Wing it. Sell them in most supermarket store with the Asian stuff.
Oh, Tracy, bless you. That's lovely. Leroy and I both agree that the allotment vlogs are our favourite. If we had to choose, but to be honest, you both, Paul and Jason, are exactly the chief reason we watch. And a big heart, big green heart.
Thank you, my loves.
That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm reaching the end of this deliciousness.
I'm way behind you, aren't I?
Well, you need to catch up, don't
you? Simone watches, Tabby eats.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Yeah. You're great. They are great.
And Ashley loves them as well. You are cheating on us. No, you're supposed to watch other channels. I love YouTube. We actually watch a lot of YouTube, don't we?
Say that again, the YouTube robots might be listening.
No, we do though.
We love YouTube.
We genuinely do. We watch a lot of YouTube. I'm always really... oh, Hayes Outdoors, he's another one. We watch regularly. East Anglian Bushcraft, he's another one we watch semi-regularly. Secure Team 10. We've watched him for years.
Because some of you might know.
Nuke's Top 5, that chapter.
Yeah.
Some of these are like, they put up weekly or maybe fortnightly sometimes, so they're not hard to keep up with.
No. If we had the time, if we had like another pair of hands and maybe an extra 5 hours in each day, we'd have another YouTube channel dedicated to UFOs and the paranormal. I'm sure we would, wouldn't we? Because that's our other big thing. Aside from obviously veganism, plant-based.
Fascinates us both.
We love anything to do with the paranormal and me more so UFOs than the paranormal, but I do quite enjoy paranormal stuff as well. But I am a little bit of a skeptic when it comes to that.
I've seen a UFO.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah, got a MUFON report out and everything.
Yeah,
it's been included in a YouTube video of my story from MUFON by a channel called Beyond Creepy. I think the video was called Mirror Men and More. And my story's in there with me and my mum. Sometime in the mid-80s.
Speaking of which, Jenny says, "How's your man, Paul?"
Very good.
Sorry, timing was terrible then. I do apologise. And Pauline says, "I loved the Thai bowl. It's so good."
It's worth trying, honestly. It's easy to make and it's delicious. We saw it on an episode of Mark Whelan's. He was at this like vegan place in Thailand where they grew everything. And like there was just this house in the middle of these huge crop fields where they cooked, and it had basically that meal. And we were like, oh my God, look at that. And the great thing about Mark Whelan's is he tells you it step by, oh, this sauce has got peanut in it, lime juice and soy sauce. And I was like, I can do this. I can make this bowl. We've never looked back. It's delicious. So delicious.
I was saying the other day, my chopstick game was definitely turned a corner because I can now eat avocado with chopstick.
Cubed avocado.
I'm not willing to tackle the edamame with chopsticks, particularly not live streaming on YouTube. We'll be here for 4 hours. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, my chopstick game has definitely turned a corner. Imran says, just to say, Molly has come out of hiding to spend time with us as she was hiding from the fireworks. Looks like the weather's done us a favour. Nice one, Imran. Well, that's good. That's good at least. That's excellent. And I hope you have a chilled evening from this point forward. Ashley says, I think all I watch is YouTube now. Yeah, we definitely watch a lot more YouTube than any other kind of stuff. Terrestrial television, as it were. Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Flanny's just legged it. Just remembered we've got donuts. Vegan runner, as far as we are aware, the veg down at the allotment, what's left down there, should be absolutely fine. We are cautiously optimistic when it comes to the sprouts. Cautiously optimistic. And we're pretty sure we should really, by rights, have some carrots and parsnips. Yeah. So similar to last year, in a way, if all goes according to plan. There's no certainties with any of this stuff, is there? And that's part of the adventure, I suppose. Oh, didn't know that. Dreadhead, TUBEBUDDY has a monthly UFO meetup. I'll be honest with you, that does not surprise me about TUBEBUDDY. That's an awesome thing. But yeah, love it. We love anything like that.
Oh, I enjoy the walk, SVB. Doggy comes first. Enjoy your walk. And thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. And Doggy, be a good boy. Good boy.
We've talked about this briefly, Peter. And thank you for being here, by the way, Peter, on like most, if not all, of our lives. We've talked about Elon Musk on Twitter. We're going to stick around for the time being. We're just going to see what happens. See what
we've built up a good network over there of great vegans. And you know, if we keep letting one asshole hole spoil things for us, we won't have anything left. So we're staying for now, but we're going to see how it goes. But I am absolutely appalled at the man. And I'm even more appalled at the clear right-wingers who have now idolized him as some right-wing hero. And I think it's so uncanny with these people when they say, everyone's trying to ban free speech. And then Elon Musk is saying, the activists have made the advertisers pull out from Twitter. You wouldn't deny them their freedom of speech, would you, Elon? The guy's full of shit. He's a little boy who got rich in a racist family in South Africa and doesn't know what to do with that amount of wealth. So he's building skyrockets and buying Twitter so he can appease all his right-wing mates because he's got no friends, because nobody likes him, because he's the scum of the earth. Don't get me started on Elon Musk. However, I'm not going to let that shithouse chase me away from a lovely network I've built on Twitter where people have said, thank you for helping me go vegan. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's always what matters. People are what matters.
Yeah. And for the record, I pretty much agree with everything you said. I think he's an utter man-child. And to be honest with you, I don't know what he's doing wasting his time. Retweeting nonsense.
Sorry for that rant, by the way.
No, it's all
very passionate about the world at the moment, and right-wingers are making me physically sick. All that they do is demonize the left wing and don't. It's like, all right, these candidates that you want to win, what good will they do? I know that they're telling you what bad the left wing will do. What good will they do? Think about it. Think about what people are saying to you. They're feeding into your anger because you're letting them. Find out what good people will do for you. Don't like someone because they hate the opposition as much as you do. That's failed. That's what led to Nazism.
Sorry. Oh, good.
Sorry.
Nice. You don't have to apologise. After all this time, I'm quite used to, quite used to that. And that's good though. It's good to be passionate. And like I said, for the vast majority, 99.9% agree with you on all counts, because it's just, where's the dignity gone? Where's the humanity? I know it's a cliche. It's a cliche statement, isn't it? But where is the humanity gone?
Simple civility.
Adam, I think that's just it, isn't it? It's about being open to these things. But I definitely come at things more from a scientific perspective, in like, look at the science. Let's look at how things are actually working. But you make a valid point, Adam, mate, absolutely. Strange how you love paranormal but don't believe in the afterlife. I know you're skeptical. I've watched a bit of Jack Osborne's paranormal program. It's not too bad. quite like Jack Osborne.
Got very specific views about ghosts, though. I've said it before.
I want more wine.
I think that they're higher moments of emotion recorded.
Yeah.
Somehow. And they play back.
It's a dichotomy. Because
and it's something we don't understand, and I don't think we ever will.
We've talked about this before. It's like we love the horror genre. We love horror films. If you acknowledge
I enjoy that so much.
Demons, then you have to acknowledge everything else that comes along with that, don't you? And therein lies the dichotomy. Anyway, no one can say we don't talk about a whole range of stuff on these live streams.
We can do. Right, I'm going to start shifting my stuff so that I can. Do you want that?
What?
This?
No.
You want that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Pauline says she made a vegan ramen this week that she was proud of. Thai bowl next. Nice one. You okay over there?
Yeah, just have a little choking. Tiny choking. I'll be fine.
Oh, so much chat.
Is it going ballistic?
I'm just scrolling back up. Right here, you take that.
I will.
Over there, and I'll finish my food over here.
Yeah, 100 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Big time.
Muddy pause. Pyramids, explain, please.
Don't even get me started.
I've got theories about the pyramids too, by the way. I believe there is a field of belief that the pyramids were actually some form of power generator.
This is actually becoming quite a popular belief now.
And
in terms of that.
All the stuff I've watched on it, that's where I would lean on the type of stone that was used in there, along with water and ballast and something. I have a feeling that they were power generators.
Connected. Well, that was basically what Tesla were trying to do, wasn't it?
A lot of people like us watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, it wasn't Tesla. It wasn't what Tesla was trying to do, wasn't it?
Well,
with his big
transmit
tower.
Power. Yeah,
free energy.
Yeah. Alex, yes, we mentioned earlier, we've got carrots and parsnips still in the ground, and we've got a half sack of potatoes in the cupboard here, which I think will be fine for Christmas Day. They've been doing a great Alabama potatoes for a good few weeks. We've had
longer than that.
We've had them, and they've been lovely. They've just been lovely. Still got a few tomatoes left. I think they're going to be pasta sauced up though. We've got kale, sprouts, beetroot, carrots, and parsnips and squashes still down at the allotment, still to harvest.
Will, the biblically accurate images of angels are truly terrifying.
Yeah. Are they? I've seen them.
I think I've seen a couple of them back in the day. Not nice.
No.
Now, to just finish off, finish as I started. Mm-hmm. Oh, I right enjoyed that, babes. Thank you.
Yeah, Cruella Braverman has to go. She's a heartless automaton. She's an automaton, is what she is. There's no humanity in her. She's just 100% conservative. She's just pure politics. Horrible woman. Horrible. That was Muddy Paws, by the way. Excuse me. Oh, it just did his bloody jump from where it jumps right hard. Nice one, okay. I'll pull this in a bit now, can't we? If we get a bit more intimate. Want to come a little closer, guys?
We're segueing into part 2, stage 2.
Hello. Hello, love. Hello, love. How are you? Like, really, love, how are you? Are you okay? Are you coping okay? Good. Keep strong. We need you strong. World needs you strong. Lovely, babes. Nice one.
There we go. Back to normal. Back to normal.
Have you got? Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Oh, Ashley. That's at 18 months.
Yeah.
Amazing. Nice one.
Cheers, Ashley.
This wine's going down a treat. I shall have a spot more, I think.
And thank you to Ashley for sending me a lovely box of healthy stuff.
Yeah.
This week.
That was proper nice.
A lot of probiotic stuff for me after the antibiotics to, get back on track. Thank you, sweetheart. Much appreciated.
Shared some stuff with me as well, haven't you? Which is nice of you.
Well, I always do.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it on my own, am I? No, but...
Oh, yeah, Adam watched Doctor Sleep on Halloween. Loved it. Again, I apologise for not knowing of its existence. I hang my head in shame. Do not apologise and do not hang your head in shame, Adam. You watched it and I'm glad you enjoyed it because it's a lengthy one, if memory serves. It's quite a long one, but it's a cracker.
Whoa. Tracy, I think Tracy says, being an agnostic, I do, however, believe that every last living being on this planet is surrounded by auras, and that is where spirits, good or bad, begin. I
think there's just a heck of a lot we don't scientifically understand about energy and how energy transfers and how energy moves and all that stuff.
And the fact that you can't kill energy.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, what happens to it? Where does it go? What's dark matter? What's that all about? Out there, makes up a huge part of the universe, and none of us have a clue what it is or what it's about. Energy and matter.
Oh yeah, Matt Hancock's going on I'm a Celebrity, isn't he? And getting paid 400,000 good English pounds. Ripped from the hands of sewing mothers in Cunthorpe.
Yeah. Well, he's going to get punished, I think, on that show. And maybe he isn't aware of quite.
Has anyone noticed, by the way? I think I mentioned this recently. I'm going to say it again because it's very important. Has anyone noticed that on the Conservative side of Parliament, the largest majority of them have been to Eton or Oxford or some other school, or they have a father or a mother who is a rich editor or producer or something, And the people on the right, by and large, have clawed their way up from working class families to fight for the rights they believe people should have because they've experienced them not having them. Anyone else notice that? Or is that just, can't be just me, surely? Surely not just me.
Can you just scroll back up a little bit? Under any circumstance, I wouldn't go near the World Cup with a 10-foot barge ball, Pauline, but especially so for the reasons that you've given in terms of Qatar and everything it stands for. So yeah, absolutely. What did Simone say about the baguettes?
The baguette was way too big for this middle-aged lady with an unhealthy, gaining and irregular eating habit. She'll have the leftovers tomorrow for lunch. Good call. Good call, girl.
Absolutely.
Ice is good with the fireworks, Alex. If you go back earlier, you'll find out a little trick I did when they were young.
That was me reversing myself, just in case you was wondering what I was doing. Oh. Nice one, Liam. That's good to read. Our local MP is the legend that is Labour's Chris Bryant, calling those arseholes out like that. Salute you, sir. Excellent stuff.
Have you guys ever seen the time lapse of the future? It's a 29-minute YouTube video. Absolutely insane. No, Conrad.
I don't think so. The time lapse of the future. Interesting.
Although we might have done, we've watched some profound stuff that we've kind of come across in
we have
the years.
Yeah,
and just kind of forgotten about it.
Yeah, I'd heard about Peter Tatchell getting himself in a bit of trouble over there in Qatar.
Yeah, he got arrested, bless him.
Yeah,
he always stands up for the right thing.
Legend.
He's just, he's a good man.
Legend. I put
has everyone seen Earthling Ed's new film? The short CG about the dairy industry. It's brilliant. By Serge, written by Ed Winters. Ed Winters.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Yeah, and it's
But
short.
Made by Serge. It's short.
It's
It's engaging.
Few minutes.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's important.
Yeah, if you're able to share it, please do. It's worth sharing because even though it's horrible, it's not horrible to the point where people would necessarily turn off.
I shared it in the community tab a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I think it's actually been very cleverly done. It's just on the cusp, isn't it? It's on the border of like, oh, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. If you're watching it with our eyes, that know, our knowing eyes, all you lot, all 117 of you and us, then you're on the edge of your seat like, oh, this is not.
Yeah, you know where it's going.
But it kind of just very cleverly sort of skirts a little bit if you haven't seen it. But yeah, as Paul said, if you haven't, check it out and do consider sharing it as well. Let's get it out there.
Sorry, Alex.
That's brilliant, Alex. For those who can't see the chat, I will read it because it made us both chuckle. Evening, folks. From Alex. Nothing to do with this current conversation, but found myself watching your Vlogmas 2021 Christmas tree episode. I've now got chestnuts roasting on an open fire stuck in my head. Paul. Yeah.
I do apologise. I don't apologise. I was feeling very festive.
Yeah. Well, Peter, yeah, it's I'm seeing a lot of this stuff knocking about at the moment in terms of the dairy industry being very vocal. You know why the dairy industry is being very vocal at the moment? It's because it is literally on its hands and knees. It is terrified. It is pumping money in every possible direction it can to desperately try and save itself. There's no argument in this day and age for it. There really isn't. There's nothing the dairy industry can put forwards that makes any sense at all in 2022 in terms of the abuse and cruelty that goes on there. That's completely unneeded.
Just for anyone watching this who isn't vegan, who thinks, oh God, abuse and cruelty, sure. Let's talk just about the logistics then for a second. It takes 16 pounds of grain to make 1 pound of meat. Eat the grain. The grain has to be fed to the animal to make it. And the water and the pollution that the animal creates because methane. From all perspectives, animal agriculture is ineffective, incredibly cruel, and stupid. Full stop. Send me part, I'll move on.
Well, no, it's a fair point because we don't always know. The vast majority of people that are in the chat, of course, we know yous, we love yous, you're regulars, you've took the time to get to know us. It's wonderful. But there are obviously, of course, there's a small percentage of people that will tune into our lives that are in the shadows, so to speak, or not a part of the chat. And yeah, it's important sometimes to just try and make things a little bit clear in terms of all of that stuff.
Can I make it clear, by the way, that I do not hate Republicans? I don't. And I don't hate Conservatives either. Do I think you might be misguided if you happen to be watching this? Absolutely. Yes, I do. I think you've been bamboozled by millionaires and billionaires who realize that you're angry with the left and have cornered that. And that's all they talk about. That's all they talk about. They will never be your friends. They will never share their wealth with you. They just need your support to stay wealthy. That's who they are.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And you are so much better than that. You are so much better than that. If your parents need healthcare, they should get healthcare, right? If your parents need social security because they've worked all their lives, they should get that, right? Welcome to the left.
Sound like an American. An intelligent American, but you sound like an American.
It just scares me how much people have been bamboozled.
It's terrifying.
By wealthy idiots.
It's terrifying. We're going back to just briefly what we were chatting before about Twitter. One of what I said to Paul when we were chatting before we went live, I was like, the thing with Twitter, the thing that's the most terrifying of all, really, if you kind of take a step back and look in, is that there's huge swathes of America that genuinely could be, their voting decisions could be affected by misinformation that is put out on Twitter whilst Twitter's going through this this tirade that it's currently going through. That's the scariest thing of all.
That is.
That a person's voting decision can be impacted by what they see on Twitter or any other social media platform for that matter, but obviously Twitter.
Simone,
I was just about to say,
responding to what I said earlier about Conservatives and Republicans being largely wealthy people, she says, well, that's logical, Paul. Those born into wealth usually fight to keep it. If your experience of social inequality, and if you've experienced social inequality and it bothers you, you can't be a fully hearted Conservative if you were a decent human. Very true.
Well said, Simone. Very well said. And yes, without a doubt. And Joseph says, I can see dairy ending not because it is the right thing to do, but because it's bleeding money and there are cheaper alternatives. Yeah, that's a fair point, Joseph. One of the things I always say is, and I do stand by this firmly, I think that myself and Paul have spent so much time over the years working in and around communities of northern working class people. I think we both have a pretty good expectation of what you can realistically expect from people in terms of change. And I think we both have a pretty good grasp on that. My big thing, I think, that is a realistic thing to aim for in our lifetimes or sooner, hopefully, is us all collectively trying to put an end to factory farming. I think that'd be a huge win for us, and for the planet and for the animals and everything. And the reason I say that is because I think that the factory farming thing is how we get the majority of people on the journey. Because I think most people who aren't vegan, when they look at factory farming, they find it abhorrent.
Yeah.
They utterly despise it. Most people,
It's very well hidden from them.
yeah, most people who aren't vegan, if you show them factory farming, they're disgusted by it. So that's
Look
the
at
angle.
the packaging people get.
Yeah,
Happy egg,
Yeah.
smiley cow, laughy pig, chirpy cheep.
Yeah. Tom says it there. Can't stand the new Arla milk advert. Uses the song "Everybody's Free to Feel Good" whilst talking about how free their cows are. Yeah.
Assholes.
We're all, in our own way, we're all playing our small part. And what's wonderful about these lives, and when we connect with you, you know, through our YouTube videos and everything, is it's reassuring that we've got a really fantastic community here that are incredibly switched on.
Tracy, I love that so much. As Leroy and I always say, this is about Republicans. They want your vote, but there's no way they'd admit you to their country club.
Yeah. Well said, Tracy.
It's very, 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 very true.
Well said. Yeah, very true. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, we could go down get on the conspiracy train, or go down the rabbit hole for months and months about all of this stuff in terms of, you know, how the powers that be can manipulate us and affect us.
Sarah, there's quite a few people who've tried the Cathedral City and still prefer the Via Life Mature. You're not the only one, cockle.
Yeah.
That's being humans, isn't it? We've all got different tastes.
Isn't it great that we've got choice?
Yeah,
though?
It really is.
Love that.
Jord, we haven't, but I will. I'd like it. Jord, will you comment? I rarely go through the chat afterwards. Will you comment on the video afterwards to remind me?
That'd be great, Jord. Yeah.
Just for reference, our 3 favourite American alternative progressive news reporters on YouTube. The Young Turks, right up there at number 1.
TYT.
Love them. Love them. Watched them for years. Love them. BTC, Brian Tyler Cohen. He's brilliant. And David Pakman.
Yeah.
We watched them 3.
That's fair. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. TYT for me all the way. Just the entire team. Incredible people. Incredible. And we'll call it out wherever they see it.
Yeah,
on all sides.
Call out Democrats all the time.
Very fair.
All the time.
Because
they're progressives.
Yeah. And also because
in the Bernie Sanders camp, really.
And also because they're funded by the people. They're funded by the subscribers. They're not beholden to corporate donors. And that's follow the money. I'll always say it. Follow the money. And it'll lead you to where all the corruption is.
Pauline eggs were one of the things I really struggled with, and then I came up with the alternatives. I learned how to make a really good tofu scramble, the same way as I used to make a scrambled egg, so wet with extra milk and margarine in it to keep it wet and sloppy. And I learned how to make popped egg yolk sandwiches with just slabs of tofu that worked so well with a bit of brown sauce. And I don't miss eggs anymore.
It gives you that thing, doesn't it?
They're both on the channel.
Yeah.
If you fancy having a look.
Give it a try, Pauline. Trust us. Trust us. It's great. Adam, talking about Christmas. We were talking about this earlier on, weren't we? Today. He doesn't put his Christmas tree up until the 1st of December.
And we put ours up on the 1st of December. I'm sure we did last year.
We may have done last year, but there's been times when we put it up like a week before Christmas.
I know, but it's nice to have it up for, like, you know, because we always take it down before New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Leanne, I sometimes still smile really widely in Tesco's when I see how many vegan options there are now compared to 8 years ago. I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, again, we were talking about this just today when we were ranting. We weren't ranting. We were ranting in the aisles of Sainsbury's about how it's downhill. It's going downhill. Sainsbury's
Hey,
going downhill.
I for-
Tesco's amazing.
I forgot about Phil DeFranco. We used to watch him just now and again, but we haven't done for a while. It was on Hot Ones as well. Hey, you beautiful bastards.
Oh yeah. He was all right. Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, I quite liked him. Yeah,
That is Phil DeFranco, isn't it? Hey, you beautiful bastards.
he jumped again.
Why?
There we go. Leanne's comments there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spot more wine. Little spot more wine before we
Yeah,
start
please.
to, you know. That's gone down a treat. That.
Kirsten, Mama, how far left are you if 2TYT is too right of you? Bloody hell, I don't think they're right at all. I think they're very kind of left-leaning centrist progressives.
Fair dues.
Realistically left-leaning centrist progressives.
Yeah, because I mean, you've got to live in the real world. Going back to what I was
sure.
saying before, I think we've got to, in terms of politics and in terms of vegan, we're just going to end up every single day to being disappointed and hateful if we haven't got realistic expectations of the communities that we live in and the world that we live in and what humans are capable of or not, as the case may be. And although that is absolutely up for debate, I think humans aren't capable of a lot without being kind of helped. So, you know, and if you look at history, throughout history, that pattern is repeated time and time again.
Democracy Now! I used to watch that years ago. I've not watched it for ages.
Oh, yes. Lovely. What will we watch tonight once we're in wind down mode?
I don't know.
We'll tell you, we've been watching. We watched the latest episode last night of The Periphery on Amazon. I think it's Amazon, isn't it? That's very good. Right, enjoying that at the moment. It's quite hard to follow. It's quite complicated, but it's very good.
What?
The Peripheral.
Oh yes,
it's very good.
Star Trek Prodigy, brilliant.
Yeah, Prodigy and Strange New World. Yeah, we've mentioned, haven't we? We won't harp on about it, but we're in Star Trek at the moment. We're in that world, and we're thoroughly enjoying flitting between Star Trek Prodigy and Strange New Worlds. Yeah.
Oh, Simone, I'm not sure about a festive recipe without the use of meat alternatives. What do you mean, like a centerpiece thing? All I could really suggest to you would be a roasted cauliflower.
Yeah, you could do a roasted cauliflower, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And then you could do, like, you know, yeah, there's a few things I suppose you could do. I see my brain still immediately goes to something in pastry. It was like, yeah, you could put vegetables in pastry. This is why I don't cook, you see. You'd have all your veggies on the side and then vegetables stuffed in pastry, and that's your Christmas dinner. Yeah. Oh, Bobby Dazzler, got my mandolin today and the ingredients for your Thai ball. Will make it for lunch tomorrow. Thank you.
Nice one. Enjoy, my love. Honestly,
I hope you enjoy it, mate.
It's
yeah,
so good.
We love it, don't we?
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, we
do. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Pauline's answered Simone for anyone else who's interested and can't read the chat. Great idea, Simone. I've been following Broccoli Mum, who uses Whole Foods. There's also the Whole Food Plant-Based Kitchen Show.
The Whole Food Plant-Based Kitchen Show. Cooking show.
Look it up on YouTube.
I think she's actually done her most recent video is a roasted cauliflower.
Yes, it is.
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, good night, Lisa. Thank you for being here, my love. Thank you.
Take
See
care.
you soon. Night, love.
Alex, very good point. Very good point. I want to read that. Alex, thank you. Read a great quote today in a book. There is no difference between man and animals' ability to feel pleasure, pain, happiness, and misery. Charles Darwin. So even he knew all those years ago.
He was the man.
He did a heck of a lot of research. He looked at the world of animals and how animals behave. And yeah, he saw it for what it was. Absolutely.
Oh, Alexandra, thank you for the reminder. Our merch. This is one of them. This is another of them.
I forget I'm even wearing it sometimes.
We've also got tofu eating Walkerati.
Yes.
We've got go vegan, it'd be rude not to.
Aprons now.
There's all kinds of stuff. Go and have a look in our
Cups.
merch shop. Always linked in the description of every video.
If you fancy purchasing a gift for yourself or a friend, or family member, as the festive season approaches, even though we're all collectively skint anyway, but if you can, it's always greatly appreciated. Well, that sounds good to me, Tracy, for non-vegan Xmas party this weekend. Definitely.
Homemade rolls and cinnamon
sugar butter, and possibly jalapeno lime butter. Anyone have any other ideas?
Ooh.
Yeah,
just make us that.
Stuffing pastry, jalapenos, lime, gorgeous.
The only apron that's there at the moment is the tofu eating Walkerati one, because I only noticed that they had aprons when I was setting that one up. So I'll have to.
I think you need to rectify.
If anybody wants anything on an apron that isn't on an apron so far, let me know. I'll go back and sort it out.
Do that. Yeah, that's the one Leanne wants anyway. So it's all good. Excellent stuff. Yes. Get your aprons, get a picture, tag us, show us. We'd love to see you in your aprons. And hopefully we can possibly get a few more designs out for some of those aprons as well in the not too distant future.
Let me have a see. It's down here somewhere.
Having a little looky. Looky.
Load more from these wonderful people.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Nice. I want that.
What do you want it for?
I cook. I need it for when I cook in the kitchen.
I don't want to talk to you anymore about these things. Right, here's the link to the apron. That is the link to the apron.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Just checking I've not missed anything.
Yeah, should we start winding down now and getting ready for... I really enjoyed my dinner tonight. Thank you for joining us for our dinner.
Food's been gorgeous. Wine's been lovely. The company has been splendid, as always. Absolutely splendid. You're all awesome. We're going to slowly wind down.
Adam, I'm going to hold you to that. Adam's going to buy an apron and do a naked chef pose. You better.
You've written it there now.
I want to show that.
You've written it, and 117 people have witnessed it, Adam. So you back out now. You're in trouble, Adam. You're in trouble.
Oh, Doc, it's just in time to say goodbye.
We're finishing our wine. We're slowly winding down. We've got a few more minutes. No rush. We're taking our time.
Yes, the next TVG Grub Club is in Birmingham on the 26th of November.
It is. It's going to be a little adventure, isn't it?
Little adventure.
It's going to be a little road trip for us, staying overnight somewhere.
It's going to be a few vlogs because we'll probably vlog the journey there.
Good job the lid was on.
the journey there and the what they're called,
The meal.
service stations.
Oh yeah.
And then there'll be the vlogging of the meal and the TVG Grub Club. Well, it'll be a live for the Grub Club, very quick live, but then a vlog for the food because it's a place in Birmingham we've never been.
Yeah, I'll take care of the live next time.
And why? What did I do?
When we did VRev, well, you go back and look at it. It's a mess.
Shut your mouth. And we'll do the vegan breakfast at Premier Inn next morning as well.
Yeah, we'll have fun. It'll be a right laugh. We're on Adam's stomping grounds, so we're hoping that Adam's going to look after us. Got to just give a shout out to Alex because it's 2 hours 45 minutes slaving over a hot grill. The vegan pizza has just come out the oven. It only took 2 hours 45 minutes. Cauliflower tapioca cheese is amazing. You'd never know it's vegan.
Oh, nice one. Enjoy.
Glad it worked out for you, Alex. But 2 hours 45 is a bit extreme to wait for pizza. Do you know what I mean? But good on you for persevering. Yes. It's been lovely. It's been lovely to eat with you all. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for joining us so much. Proper enjoyed dinner tonight. Yes, you beat me to it. Tracy, thank you to Leanne and Ashley for holding the fort down tonight. Although the way I've got the live set now, there's not many.
We don't get too much trouble, do we?
We don't get too
but
much.
It's still nice to have our mods. It's always nice to have our mods here.
Very much so.
It's been fabulous. We're thoroughly looking forward to Grub Club. We're thoroughly looking forward to that. We're going to have it's going to be a great gang. Leanne and Imran are coming for it, which is going to be brilliant. There's going to be a whole crew. We'll have a lovely meal and a few drinks. And we'll have a nice little hotel stay, won't we? And a lovely breakfast in the morning.
We will indeed.
Yeah.
We will indeed.
Yeah.
So, right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight for another mukbang. The next live will be Friday live in the lounge next week.
It'll be Friday in the lounge next week with a sneak peek at one of the songs that's going to be on the EP coming up. So tune in.
Oh, cool.
Next Friday. I said it would either be the next time we have the mukbang or the next Friday live. So next Friday live. Yeah.
Next Friday live in the lounge. It will be at 9 p.m. next Friday. Literally what we've just said. We chill out in the lounge. Our lives go Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Saturday, 8:30 mukbang. The week after, Friday night, 9 p.m. live in the lounge. The week after, Sunday, 3 p.m. often cooking something in the kitchen.
Often. Yes.
And we've got our for most of the year, our allotment vlogs on a Monday, our meals vlogs on a Tuesday, random shopping vlogs and kitchen vlogs on other days in the week. Stick around. We have fun on this channel.
We do. We do. It's a lifestyle channel, don't you know? So we're going to wrap things up. It's been gorgeous. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Thanks for just getting involved, getting the word out there, getting the down-to-earth vegan message spread far and wide.
One more share of the link to the aprons.
Jord, if you're able to and you're still here, please drop us a comment once we've finished with the live stream, and we will, of course, check it out.
All right. Cheers, guys. We will see you again soon. Lots of love to you all. Until we do see you, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.